Alright, let's start stream and hope it works.
And I just hit start.
If it's 5 FPS, I'm gonna have an aneurysm.
Yeah, me too.
It's not 5 FPS, it's working, hell yeah.
Oh my god. Hey,
And right on cue as they're starting DT1.
hey, this is a reminder. Check all your settings before anything starts. Don't just assume things are right. Anyways, screw everything that happened before. You saw nothing.
So true. So, DT1. Low SR, it's a very standard kind of DT1, just very simple aim patterns, a few sliders as well, and a couple bursts. We're having Malt, Junior, Rosie, Kira, and Proker on the side of the red team against Krane, TNT, and Draman on the side of the blue team. With everyone currently holding their combos, a little bit of an accuracy advantage on the left side here, as we're still seeing the SS on Malt Jr. and really good accuracies on Rosie, Kira, and Proker, as we're getting into the 1/3 point of the map here.
This is a relatively simple map. I find it very hard to miss on, so I feel like this will really come down to an act battle at the end, or if one person just kind of ends up missing or not. It doesn't look like that's gonna be happening soon. There's a slight act advantage onto Scorby2's incident. Oh, but TNT just broke, and now that's gonna let Scorby2 take away their side to this match.
Yeah, that's gonna give them a lot of advantage here, especially seeing that their accuracies are still up. We do see Proker finding a break, but he's done what he had to do, as now the score advantage is firmly on the red side, with blue team having those two combos. If Kira or Maltz break, it is going to be a little disastrous. There is still a comeback chance, but with the accuracies, it is going to be firmly on the red side for now at least, unless some insane breaks start coming out.
I mean, I highly doubt it. I think unless one of them just suddenly stops playing, I think this is Scorby2 is gonna end up taking this one. And it definitely looks like it. We're heading towards the end of the map now. And we are seeing that we got 4 FCs from both sides, and it's unfortunate for full combo or tilt.
I mean, very much from the looks of it, it does look like TNT did slightly tilt after missing, so I believe the team name's at least accurate.
Very appropriate to full combo or tilt. And then it's going to be the first point is going to the Scorby2 incident.
Just to give a little rundown, as we didn't have that much time earlier, we have bans DT2 from full combo or tilt, Hidden 2 from Scorby2 incident, which makes complete sense. Full combo or tilt is an insane hidden team. You have Xako, who's been recently doing really good on hidden. You have TNT, who's also good on hidden. And then on the other side, you really only have Skyprime and Meowser, who are not the most comfortable. Which, speaking of the other side, you have a couple well-known names. You have obviously Skyprime, who's been in the scene since, give or take, 2019 at this point, if I'm not wrong. Who's a very old player. I believe they won the CBT2 as well under the same team name with Rune and Fobdoodle and a couple others. You have Meowser, who was a player on the C team for Germany in 6EC, and it has generally been playing really well on the more gimmickier maps, and Rosie Kira, who's been a hard rock player for Germany A teams mostly for 6EC, and is most likely going to make A team in 6LEs as well. With Maltz and Proker being somewhat newcomers, especially Maltz, who's somewhat up and coming, not played too much, but he's been really good on tapping in anything he's played. So that's your team intros and the bans here explained, with now moving on to the second pick, which is going to be from full combo or tilt.
I mean, I would expect like the hidden one pick just right off the bat. So this is probably going to be the easiest point for them against 42. And oh no, they're going to be end up picking HO1, the absolute banger of a song, Coconut Mall.
You just got Coconut Mall. Send this to your friends to Coconut Mall. Okay, Coconut Mall. Another, not a very simple kind of map. It is a 132 BPM, somewhat ulty, featuring the 1/6 obviously, and that is kind of how this map goes. It's a very short map as well, being only 1.5 minutes. And mostly favored towards the blue side, thanks to blue side being a little more gimmick favored than the red side overall. Let's see, are they going to be starting soon? Hopefully we see it soon. I will say it is a little late for red team here. It's almost 10 p.m. It's 9:30 currently. With the other team being Americans, they do have a little bit of that, but other than that, it should be mostly equal as we're just slowly waiting. Is that a timeout that I see?
It looks like we're getting a timeout just in the second map. Might be late decisions on who's playing.
Yeah, either that or someone's running late, which either way we'll just have to wait and see, as we're just waiting for this timeout to run out now. And while we are waiting, I believe that this is probably the best song in the pool to use this on, because this is probably the best song in the pool and probably the best song that we'll see in the entire tournament. I will not argue
That is
that,
a
that is just
very
factual.
bold statement.
It's Coconut Mall, try and argue me.
I mean, like, I'm
Okay,
not
it
saying
disconnects in this pool, I forgot.
it's the worst song in this pool. But I mean, not everything in here is a banger. It is the certified banger tournament after all. But I am a little
Saying that,
biased
and
towards the Hidden 2 song, mainly because it's an
now
ARA
that's
map.
fair. Nah,
And
I relate. I'm a low AR player here as well. I relate. The song's a banger.
I'm very saddened that it's banned, but it's also to be expected, considering the team that Scorby2 is going up against. And well, no, I wouldn't expect many 6-digit players to be able to do low AR hidden. It's a very niche skill, and well, it's not very rewarding in the single player scene.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of them, but I don't think that any of them are really in this tournament. There's a few, but there's not that many heavy reading players. I don't think Hidden 2 is gonna get picked too much overall. Unless I'm just completely mistaken and I'm not remembering teams, which is entirely possible. I joined here like 10 minutes ago, before this stream. Are we gonna see them start? It has been around the 2-minute mark. Alright, I believe we're starting with the best song in the pool and probably in the tournament, Coconut Mall.
And it looks like we're going to be just seeing two hidden two hidden picks from full combo 2, which is pretty expected. You know, maybe this will be their chance to get a bit of advantage, considering that no one is playing any mods on Smurvy 2 Incident. We are going to see an early break, a couple early breaks, but I don't think that will really matter at the start here. Just a slight edge coming out. Oh, never mind.
I mean, this map's pretty short. I mean, there is a lot of combo here to be had. If you're breaking at all, that your combo's gonna stagnate. And with Sky Prime and Meowser now on the FCs, Miles had that early break, but has recovered quite nicely. The score is coming towards Red Team very quickly here. Blue Team really needs at least 2 people from that side to miss. And that is not looking like it's gonna happen. They're looking very comfortable at the moment. And while Crane is on that FC, Xako is on a little bit of a support. Nevermind does find a break. It's going to be very difficult here, and we only have around 30 seconds left of the map.
It doesn't look like they're going to be taking it back here. It's just been a lot of misses coming in from full combo Rotillo, and Crane is finally going to break combo, and it looks like that's going to be Swervy 2's point right there. It seemed to be a lot more lopsided than we'd expect.
I mean,
considering that they just went straight no mod on Scorby 2's side, while there are a couple hidden, well, all of them, 2 of them played hidden. And just by looking at the act itself, that is quite unfortunate.
Yeah, I do have to say, quite unfortunate slider break from Meowser, almost an FC, and I believe that Sky Prime choked right at the ending as well. If that's not just the accuracy A rank. Which, quite unfortunate, but it is what it is. They take the point and insta-pick Hard Rock 1, going straight into the high AR abuse. Which does make a lot of sense. They do have Maltz, they do have Kira, who are both really good at these types of higher AR types of maps, especially Kira, who was the Hard Rock player for 6 EC Germany. So it makes complete sense here to go into Hard Rock. They were really good on it in qualifiers, and I think we'll see really good scores here as well. Also, this is just another banger in the pool. Macro Fantasia is always such a good song to hear.
Macro Fantasia is a very well-known song in the OC community. I am quite a fan of this remix of it too.
Yeah, it's known for the wrong reasons because of it being a farm map, but it is what it is.
If you think about it, everything really is a farm map in OC. That's if you can get a good score on it, after all.
That is very true. They are taking a lot of time getting their third, and I don't think Scorby 2 Incident really knows what their third is, or they're just practicing real quick outside of the lobby.
Oh. There we go. Thought they were about to start with a third person. No, very good.
Meowser Hard Rock is a sight to behold. I've never seen him play Hard Rock, so I'm not sure how he's gonna do on this. And I'm not sure if it matters too much because I think Procra and Kira can very well just play this on their own. They're really good Hard Rock players. Especially looking at how Kira's playing today, being very consistent overall, it's going to turn out well most likely. As we start off with the map, no real accuracy advantages anywhere. we do see TNT breaking pretty early on. Meowser does trade that break as well, as now it's the 2 FCs against 2 FCs with TNT having recovery. Draman finds a break, finds another break, and now just Xako versus Kira and Proker here on the FCs. Accuracies are nowhere to be seen. Highest accuracy on TNT, 95%, but the combo is on the side of Scorby2 Incident here, and it's going to stay there as long as Proker and Kira hold.
It seems to be that Full Combo Tilt does not really have those hard rock players, as we can see from Draman over here, who isn't doing very well. Has about an 80% accuracy. I mean, I think even he rides it. It seems that Full Combo Tilt just doesn't have that third backup player when it comes to these high AR maps, and it's really showing right now.
Yeah, I mean, Draman is kind of suffering. They are getting third player syndrome here. But also, you do still have to see that there's 2 FCs. With Meowser recovering very nicely as well. Rosie Kier does find a break, but she's done what she needs to do. And now, if Broker and Meowser can just hold these combos, they're gonna keep it on their side. TNT has built up, but Xako broke their FC. And that's going to be a very hard position to come back from. And Kira does not look happy about that break.
TNT cap seems to be the only up. Okay, I seem to have cursed him to the drop as soon as about to talk to him. And just from that break, it looks like Scorby2 Incident is gonna run away and take this next point, unless we see, I don't know, someone just disappear completely. But Proker currently holding combo at the moment, and that's just gonna add up into the end of this round.
Yeah, Kira put in the foundation for Proker and Meowser to use to stand on, as Meowser gave the support Proker needed, and the score just keeps increasing. The score gap grows larger as we come close to the end of this map. Not quite over yet, but there is no way that 800k is being made up, and that's going to be another point for Scorby2 Incident. Now, we're probably seeing Hidden One next, at least I can assume, because of qualifier results and based on the fact that this is possibly Blue Team's last pick as well.
At least last pick in in their favor. You know, anything could happen. Suddenly, Scorby2 could just fall apart, and then we could see a tiebreaker, which would be pretty cool. Except we're not going into Hidden 2 or Hidden 1, we're going into No Mod 2. Very interesting.
Not sure how I feel about this choice.
I mean, from what I've seen from the qualifier results, I think Scorby2 is just the overall better No Mod 2. Unless Full Combo Tilt has a hidden trump card that they are not showing, and it might be this one, where they just apparently are all godlike on the No Mod 2 pick.
I mean, seeing the map pulls between qualifiers and this No Mod 2, the maps are very different. Qualifiers was way more focused on stamina. This is more so flow focused. So there's differences in these maps. This could just be a difference of comfortability. But I'm not sure how I feel about this decision. Maltz, Meowser, and Kira are all good No Mod 2 players, especially Kira, who's recently been popping off when it comes to tapping maps. And while I don't think that it's an awful pick, it's certainly a pretty good one. It's not something I would expect when you're down 3 points in a matchup like this.
I mean, maybe another reason they picked it is just because it's a banger.
That could also very much be the reason, and if that is the reason, I respect it.
I mean, we all have that one song in the pool where it's just like, you really like it, but you also just can't put a good score in it, but like, you really want to play it though. Just happens, but hey, you might see something happen here. They're really confident picking it.
It is a mechanics map. Those can go either way at any moment, and I don't think it's a bad pick. It's just kind of a 50-50 in my mind, and I'm not sure if you want to take that chance when Hidden 1 is still very much open and very much there. But it is what it is. The pick's been done, the map's being played, and we're going to be getting straight into the streams, into the more flowy patterns. Well, as flowy as you can get for 4.6 stars. As we're still seeing everyone holding drum and finds a break. Score going to be going towards the red side here. As there's still that triple FC going, especially the accuracy from Miles and Kira. And then you have TNT and Xaku who are still holding still, very much keeping this even, but that combo break from Drummond is going to haunt them for the rest of this map.
I mean, if no one breaks from here on out, it looks like that single break could really end up giving, oh, but that looks like Kira's gonna end up breaking now. It seems it's gonna now go slightly towards full combo tilts. I think I saw a bit of action out there though. Now there's definitely a chance for full combo tilt to take this back.
Yeah, Drummond is building up that support, and while they're losing by accuracy thanks to Meowser's 98%, that is still double FC and a huge support against the only double FC with a little bit of support. So now we'll just have to wait and see. The map's still very much anyone's game. It breaks from either side, could change the outcome instantly. As we're halfway through the map, no one's breaking yet. We're seeing everyone just building their combo slowly but surely going into the slow section here. With not much of the map left, Score does end up flipping to the blue side, giving them the first advantage this match that they've had.
Oh, but Casco drops there and it's gonna go back in Scorpio2's favor.
That is a devastating miss to have. That is, at this point in the map, that can very easily lead to a break point here, as they are still holding those combos, not letting the score move even a tiny bit. And it appears that the score is... That break is devastating as well. Drummond has 1k combo, but the double FC and Kira's 800 combo currently is keeping the score on a leash and at bay here.
And just from everyone breaking at least once, it looks like that's going to be Scorpio2's 4th point and another break point. And are we going to see 2 FCs here? Yes, we are. Oh my goodness.
That is an insane performance here. Double FC, no mod 2, Kira only breaking in the first 500-ish combo. And that's going to be a win for Scorpio2 Incident, with them now having their pick, having the playground with Hard Rock 2 still very much open. Actually, are there double picks? I don't remember.
I do
Not
know
allowed.
either.
Okay, they can't pick Hard Rock 2. But they can still very much pick something like No Mod 1 or the Free Mod if they still want that Hard Rock, but Free Mod is a little risky overall.
Even the ref reminding them about no double picks. They might have gone straight into that Hard Rock 2 pick.
Seeing the destruction that No Mod, that Hard Rock 1 was, I would not be surprised. So now we're just slowly awaiting what we see, what picks we're gonna be seeing here. As they're taking their time, thinking about what they want to do. I mean, at this point, the mental of Blue Team is completely in shambles. There's a lot of things you can get away with now that you couldn't earlier purely because of that. And I feel like because of that, we might just see a map that's being picked purely for the song, which honestly is based, and I would love to, especially if it's something like Hidden One, because that song's amazing, but I don't think that's getting baked.
I mean, it would be a major troll on their side. Um, instead of going up to number 4, attacking them out cool. Or, well, not that, overall, well.
Nomad 4. Nomad 4 is not that popular of a map. It's your standard slider tech map, a little lower AR than AR9, mapped by Nomi Nomu. If you've played Nami maps, you know what this map's gonna go like, and it's going to be a very fun map to watch because I actually don't know who wins this. This is another map that I feel like is kind of up in the air, similar to Nomad 2.
I mean, from consistency's sake, it 4v2 has definitely showed themselves to be better. We have there's been a lot of just random breaks coming out from full combo or tilt side, where they just usually a random miss or slider break in the middle, and then we just end up, and that just having that will end up giving it to Swerve V2 most of the time. But I mean, anything could happen.
We will have to wait and see as we're seeing the good luck have funs coming out, starting us off with the Nomad 4. Possibly the last map, Scorby 2 incident on match point here. And we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Sky Prime Meowser Proker against Crane, Xako, and Draman on what could possibly be the last map of this match.
Starting up with an early break, but this is not really gonna matter too much, at least at this very beginning. But as we go into the first section, a lot of slider heavy. Fast sliders is very easy to slider break on, very easy to drop back. It looks like everyone is holding combo very well right now.
Yeah, currently you're seeing the combos. Blue team is currently ahead by a little bit. Again, on the advantage like we saw with Noma 2. But as we've seen before, that advantage can also very quickly dissipate into nothingness, as Meowser is now slightly behind thanks to that combo break. Broker very much behind because of his accuracy. But the combos are there as we get into a slow section, awaiting the next Ki that will come our way. As Draman breaks on a bus slider, that is going to give Red Team a lot of play here as the score does flip over to their side.
Just made it halfway through the map. There's now much going into the red team's favor with Ramen once again dropping. And it seems that everyone on Scorpio 2 is very comfortable on this map. Not regarding the accuracy, but in terms of combo, don't seem to be pretty okay. No signs of dropping, no nerves.
Yeah, I mean, they are ahead. They're pulling ahead 200k advantage here. As everyone hits that. No breaks coming out. We see Xako break on the back and forth slider here. And that's just going to seal the deal, as even though Crane is FCing with good accuracy as well, unless there's an entire collapse from Scorby 2 incident, it's not gonna happen. We see Proker miss, but it's not gonna be enough. That single break's not gonna give any amount of leeway as we're getting into the late parts of the map. Meowser breaks as well. Crane and Sky Prime on the full combo still. Are they gonna hold it throughout the entire map?
Well, Crane unfortunately dropped his, but are we gonna see Sky Prime take this one home for Swervy 2 by FCing Nomad 4? No, he does not. He drops at one of the final sliders. But that does not matter because Swervy 2 Incident is going to take the match for this one. And a very devastating 5-0 win against full combo or tilt.
You know, sometimes I genuinely question how this team got seed 7. But oh well, that is going to be it for this match. Scorby 2 incident beating out full combo or tilt 5-0 with an insane performance here, especially from Skyprime, who I believe perma-lobbied and did insanely good on all maps. Big props to him. And congratulations to Scorby2 Incident for managing to move on through the bracket, through the Swiss stage to face off against what I believe is Average Joe, which is the Seed 2 team, which is going to be a very interesting match to see. But that is going to be it from us. My name's been Foxy, I've been here with Shannon, and we'll be seeing you next time.
Absolutely, and if you saw any difficulties before the start of this match, you did not. Thanks for coming to the stream. I'll be signing off right now.